I put myself on a time diet and I said, okay, I'm going to give myself 1 hour. Hi there, I'm Valeri Hall-Little, founder of Built to Soar, where I help you get out of the grind so your business will take flight. The other day, I put my client on a time diet. Now, what does that exactly mean? Well, we were talking about all the to-dos that she has to do, and I bet you feel the same way, right? You look at your list and it's a mile long and it just keeps growing and growing and growing. Right? You're with me? I feel the same way. I look at my list and it's miles long. So what I was saying to my client, she was looking at it and feeling quite defeated actually by the amount of work that she had to do and the amount of time that she had to do it in. And what I explained to her was a rule. Actually, it's a law. And the law is called Parkinsons Law. And basically what it says is work will expand to the amount of time that you give it. So if you give something an hour, you're going to take at least an hour to do it. If you give yourself half a day, you're going to take the full half a day because you've given yourself that time. And the work will expand to fill the amount of time that you've given it, right? So if you shorten the amount of time that you give a certain task, the same applies. You will actually do the work in the amount of time that you're given. So for example, she came to me and she needed to write a report. And I said to her, okay, so how long do you think that's going to take you? And she said, oh, about 2 hours. I said, okay, I'm going to give you an hour. She sort of stopped and she was feeling a little uncomfortable.
Without time, we don't exist.
But I challenged her and I said, try to get it done in an hour. Because if you can get it done in an hour, that frees up the hour that you would have budgeted or allocated to that one task that you can now do something else. So I'll give you another example. Shortcuts. This is what I'm doing right now. This used to take me half a day to do shortcuts. And quite honestly, I didn't have a half a day to spend on it. I love doing shortcuts and I love that we get to talk here. This is awesome. But it was half a day that was too long. So I put myself on a time diet and I said, okay, I'm going to give myself 1 hour to do shortcuts. And I can do that. I did it. How did I do it? Well, it came down to timing myself, giving myself an hour, being very focused, laser focused, setting the timer, getting rid of all my distractions, and just getting down to work. Writing, recording, getting it done. The other piece that's really important is I delegated some of it. So I delegated getting it out into the email app that we use, delegated that to my virtual assistant, and delegated the video editing, as you see, my brother. So yes, sometimes you have to call in family to get work done. It's awesome. I love it. So what I'm saying to you, and what I'm challenging you to do, is to look at this big, long to-do list that you've got in front of you. And I want you to allocate amount of time for each task. And when you do that, then I want you to cut it by at least half. Set your timer, do your focus work, and see the results. I think you're going to be shocked, and I think you're going to love it. One other little piece of advice, though, is to do this well, you need to escape perfection paralysis and you need to shut everything down, no distractions. So those are likely going to be the two things that are going to challenge you the most. And it might not come easily at first, but I bet you after, I give it a couple of days, you're going to be amazing at it. Let me know how it goes for you. That is your next step to designing your business so it's built to soar. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.